Greetings and salutations, Wastelanders and Wanderers. My name is Oskapt.
And Noodle Pants.
And we have a massive Season 21 rewards data mine for you this morning, thanks to the hard work of none other than...
Nuke and I! And we have to go through it quick, because there are like 200 images here.
That's right, 226 images about the rewards coming for Season 21. Now, obviously, this is coming off the PTS, so these things can still change, but let's just jump in.
Hat.
Everything is very, very fishing themed. Noodle loves hats.
I love hats and I love fish.
That looks like a bluegill.
Yes, it does.
All right, so that's,
wait,
it's a mullet hat.
It's a mullet hat. Don't get it.
Oh man, I want to see that on a girl. All right, so we got a vintage 1960s diving mask, because...
Dude, I was speculating earlier that we may have actual underwater activities, like having to clean up people's slime and whatnot. We may actually do underwater stuff, for which we will have to wear the headgear.
So they're calling these snorkel goggles, which is stupid, because it's actually a mask.
And there's no snorkel attached to it.
Yeah.
And it begins.
All right.
Okay.
Now
Look.
there's a snorkel mask. Okay, so basically you've got snorkel goggles, and then if they put a snorkel on it, it's called a snorkel mask. And that is also a terrible snorkel. Obviously, nobody at Bethesda has ever gone diving or snorkeling.
Come on, these kids are like 16.
Oh, and then you can put it across your face in case you want to breathe water.
It's totally what snorkelers do.
DSS BND t-shirt and jeans outfits.
Okay, outfits. I like it.
When I see this, first in my mind I see buds, which is like US Navy SEALs, but no, because if it was buds, it would actually be done right. So here we have a light ally named Dottie.
Oh.
She's a ghoul.
Okay, the boxes come with her. They're her station.
That's her station. Wait, can you say the box comes with her?
Oh.
She comes with the box?
She comes with the box.
All right, so she's some kind of scientist doing some kind of something where she believes that the fish are watching. Ooh, a dirty pond.
Oh, dirty pond might be like a bathtub.
Oh, you could put this in your non-water connected.
Yeah,
and you could have, some dead fish floating in it.
Yeah, we were talking about, okay, yeah, it has the giant base like the prefabs do, except instead of a building, we get a pile of water.
Oh.
Fish hooks!
Okay, so display fish hooks on which you will be able to display your cool fish that you catch.
That's very cool. Okay, that I really like. Imagine all the meat shops. They're getting a total upgrade.
Yep. Boat fishing rod display.
Also quite cool.
Display your rod so the ladies can marvel.
That's right.
All right, that's nice.
Yeah, the ladies can display their fish. The boys can display their rods. Mm-hmm. It's like Tinder.
And here we have a fish head fishing rod display.
Oh, okay.
So you can display a single rod across the fish heads. Put your rod on the fish.
Put your rod on the fish. In the fish?
It's in the fish's mouth. Wait. Bottle clutter sets. Put some bottles out.
Put some bottles out?
Like
all
clutter.
right.
Yeah, we're going to see some really nice fish camps and camping sites. And if you have the stuff left over from the Pioneer Scouts season, you'll probably be happy that you'll finally be able to use those items. Wow.
You can even stack them.
Allegedly. That might have actually been done in post.
Do fake things on their photos sometimes.
Here we have clutter set number 2, and these are just bottles that are already in the game. You'll just finally be allowed to place them in places. The buoy, we've seen this before.
Which one of them is the buoy?
Well, one of them's a boy.
Oh, that is the buoy.
The other is the buoy. The drowned spotlight. Is that like the drowned god? What is dead may never die.
What is dead may never die?
What is lit may never be
Oh,
shadowed.
it has slime on it though. That's nice.
All right, so probably designed for something that either is underwater or came from underwater.
Oh,
Fake taxidermy mermaid.
dude, I put a mermaid on our last season 21 thumbnail and everyone went crazy for it, saying they want a mermaid in the game.
I think it's Mississippi Mermaid, and they spelled mermaid as maid. I don't know why.
Mermaid, because it's fake, it's made.
Yeah, Mississippi Mermaid.
I think they're trying to be clever again.
How come it's not a mer person?
Right? How do we know?
Why is it a maid?
Why is it a maid?
This isn't right. This is like discriminatory on so many levels. Baskets of dead fish.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. I'm waiting for like the Smellomatic 4000 where you can smell just what the game is really like.
I like all of these upgrades. I think it's very immersive.
Fishing nets. I hope it's really possible to make good camps with these items. You see that these things
I
are
do
placed
as well.
on existing locations, and I don't want this to be done half-assed where
That looks cool. That doesn't look half-assed. Those look like floating lily pads.
they're not actually lily pads. They're wood platforms.
Painted
done
like
to
lily.
look like lily pads. No, they're actually wood platforms. One's got
yeah.
a boat hook tied to it. They're like decorative fake lily pads for tying your boat up.
But that's quite cool. I like it.
So it's floating wood platforms.
Yes, floating wood platforms that are attractive and decorative.
And maybe you can build on them?
I hope so.
Loose vinyl? Nobody likes loose vinyl. It's supposed to be tight. Now, this is the first that we're seeing the records. And we already have a record player, right?
Yes, we do.
Obviously, you won't be able to play the records on your record player because that would be too easy.
You also can't play records on that gramophone that's displayed in the middle for no reason.
Oh, when I said record player, I was thinking gramophone. Do we also have a record
We
player?
actually have a record player with a turning record.
Well, you won't be able to play anything on anything because it's not that kind of game. Here we're talking about the loose records, which you see on the outside edge of the table, but coming up, we're also gonna have records in a wooden crate, and it looks like we're gonna have wall records too. Bottled octopus.
Aww, that's adorable.
You know, a real octopus would be able to get out of that bottle.
Yes, a real octopus wouldn't stand for this, unless he actually likes being in there. Cute, cute, cute.
Maybe we will get that ship thing too. What?
Oh, water dinosaurs.
It's a Leopleurodon.
A Leopleurodon.
It has spoken.
It has shown us the way. You know I'm going to get one for my collection of dinosaurs.
Giant concrete dinosaurs. And a sea serpent.
Oh, it's like Nessie.
Isn't Nessie more like the plesiosaur though?
Actually, yeah, Nessie looks more like that.
Yeah. Not plesiosaur, plesiosaur.
Plesiosaur.
All right, all of you dinosaurologists, you can laugh at me in the comments.
We have a lot of dinosaur experts in our community. Looks like you can actually
Interesting.
assemble him on water.
Yeah, so you can make it have as many loops as you want.
Oh, yeah. He can loop all around your camp.
Wow, the fishy Stein. He looks great.
Beautiful. And
He looks like he has knowledge.
his mouth opens. He does look wise.
The wise fishy Stein. The drowned chase lounge, where the drowned god sits and tells stuff to his psychologist.
That's right. I think that's just delightful. Obviously, another rescan of an item that we already have, but it's so beautifully done and so fitting. Not in that configuration, though. That's just freaking weird.
It's a little weird.
For a slimy fishing camp, it's ideal.
And of course, gone fishing.
Neon, awesome.
We already have a bunch of gone fishing stuff in the game, but this new neon sign will make your camp glow.
These are cool. I just wish there was another one that said, "I'm filming, please go away."
Exit here, sail here, alert. You need an on-air sign, but people would ignore it. They'd be like, you're filming?
That's true.
Vendor here. I think vendor is obvious.
Not all vendors are obvious, for instance.
No, but the word vendor above the vendor, like you don't need to waste the budget on the word here.
Yeah.
But here.
Here, here.
The cannery.
Oh, what a beautiful workbench.
If you have not noticed, starting a couple weeks ago in the game, the cranberry relish recipe became available even if you've already learned it. If you see that, learn it again because it will add canned cranberry relish to the recipes of things that you can make. And that's because this is coming, which will allow you to make canned cranberry relish, which can be, it doesn't spoil, so it can be traded, it can be sold, it can be kept without having a freezer.
That's huge. That may be one of the best things on this list. Whoa, look at the size of that fish.
Dollfish.
Dollfish.
I wonder if that's gonna be one of the legendaries.
Hanging dollfish.
Hanging dollfish. Seaweed scrap box. Oh, a new scrap box.
A new scrap box that doesn't look stupid. Dude, okay, I'm actually really excited about this season. I'm really excited about every season, aren't I? And then I'm like, wow, everything's a reskin.
I think you're just really generally excited about everything. Here we have the seaweed stash box.
No, but this is so immersive and beautiful. I love it.
A rusty ass houseboat.
Ass boat.
Wait a minute, is that just the trailer put on pontoons?
Yes, it is.
Kind of.
It's, yeah, you're right. It's similar.
I mean, obviously the design is.
But it's from the
Trailer-esque.
White Trash Paradise theme.
Yeah, that's okay. The Poseidon arm wrestle machine. Update to the arm wrestling machine, now water themed.
Now water themed.
That's right. And if you fail, does he like stab you with his trident?
Probably.
If you win, do you get that girl that's peering over his shoulder? You're so strong. Why is it $13? Shouldn't it be caps?
Yeah, it is dollars, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got like a dollar feed in it. Oh, Bethesda. Camping cooler.
We're paused because it looks like every other cooler that we have in the game. It's not even a reskin. Oh, it has a sticker.
It's okay, so it's the freezer cooler that we've seen is coming, so you can put stuff in it and it'll be freezing and then it will last, but now it's got a sticker on it, which makes it not a reskin, 100%.
Totally not.
It's got 2 stickers.
We don't, it's not one
Not
sticker.
one sticker, son dos.
They don't even reskin things anymore. They just put stickers on them.
All right, the fish of Toxic Valley.
Oh, I hope.
Sawgill, the pork belly something or other, the purple radpole. That thing looks cool.
Wow, I hope these are real.
And the glowing potbelly something else, same as up above, which is just facing the other direction and green.
Probably glowing.
Good job. So fish of ash heap.
Ash heap. Cat butt. We got cat butted.
Was there a cat butt there?
Cat butt.
Oh, from the topiary. Cat topiaries don't really have butts. Dude, these things look gnarly. Why would anybody want to eat any
Savage
of these?
Divine.
Leatherback. The sawgill, which is a bluegill with teeth.
So all of them have one glowing variety.
I think every fish has a glowing variant. They're just not putting them all on.
Oh, okay. They're just choosing one for the poster.
Yeah. More fish. Kanawha piranha, the timber sawgill, blood whisker.
Blood whisker.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, that is cool poster art. Instead of like a season story, you actually get every kind of a fish. That's a beautiful display.
Yeah. Wait a minute. How did he get his mannequins to pose like that?
Maybe we'll get mannequins with poses.
More decorations, a hanging fishing net. Still very cool.
Yes, quite
Couple different
immersive.
varieties.
What I'm interested to discover is how all of these elements will interact with water. We have some floating docks, we have some floating structures, boats, that sea monster, serpent thingy. We clearly already have a problem with placing objects just on land with the giant bases. How much of a pain in the ass will it be to put things in water? I'm hoping it's going to be super friendly and that we'll also be able to interact with the water that we have in our shelters.
Here we have some hanging buoys.
Oh, these are cool because the entire dock set comes with the buoy. So we already have buoys in the game. Buoys in the game.
Buoys are in the game. I like that there's a large variety of these so you can mix and match and really make your camp look unique. Oh my God.
They're
Blood
coming.
letters.
Blood letters. Okay, these letters. Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum. These are the letters that I will use to make my poster saying filming go away.
Nice.
And they will listen.
Slime letters.
Slime and blood. Cool. And handprints.
Yep.
Love the handprints.
All right, I'm sure somebody knows who the DSSB Nud is. Will tell us in the comments.
DSSB Nud.
There's some scientific organization that believes that fish are doing something. Universal truths will set you free from the shackles of lies. Don't join an organization that has that as their motto. Whoa! Taxidermy shark jaw. I had one of these as a kid.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably fake, but my grandparents told me it was real when they gave it to me for Christmas. Photo mode frames, okay. And we're gonna be coming up on player titles and icons here, so we're gonna burn through these pretty quick.
Pictures, pictures, pictures. Oh, sad fish.
Fish pot. The bog lurker.
Liquor.
Kanawha piranha. I dated a girl a bunch of years ago who had pet piranha.
Oh, how did that go? Did she have one or a whole swarm?
She had several, and she would feed them goldfish, and there was one that just liked to bite the bellies out of the goldfish.
Oh.
And then it took the goldfish a while to die. So it would be like swimming around with like no belly parts, and it would be like, ow.
Piranha, I mean.
Piranha are mean, yeah, they don't care. All right, so here we got suffixes and prefixes and
Player
stuff like that.
title.
Charity, someone's gonna use that. Angler. Bobber.
That's not gonna get misused at all.
Not at all, not at all. Yes, my prefix is chicken and my suffix is
Chainsaw with teeth.
triglide?
Flaming chainsaw with teeth. Okay, that's the white trash paradise, but on the ground.
Yeah, it's a houseboat on the ground.
On the ground.
So yeah, you can probably pull your stuff up and maybe use it as a tent?
Could be a survival tent. We'll never know. Okay, if I were Bethesda, I would sell one as a houseboat on land and another as a houseboat that goes on water. That's cute.
Fishbone flare.
That's super cute. I'm gonna totally put that on my backpack.
I am not wearing fishy stuff on my backpack. Have you ever been around dead fish?
Yes, all the time.
Do you remember the dead sheep?
Yes. Fish smell differently though.
Everything dead smells bad.
Dude, you have a fishing camp. Everything's gonna smell like fish. Who cares if you have another fish on your backpack?
Then you sit down and you sit on the squishy fish.
Sit on my fish.
Not doing it. Well, at least you're wearing vinyl pants. And you just hose that off when you're done. Shark tooth flare, we've seen that before.
They're manatee pants.
Manatee pants.
Scuba Steve!
Oh.
I told you, man, we're gonna go scuba diving and do like underwater events and challenges. Teeth. All the gun paints are gonna have teeth.
Okay, interesting. Because like in war, you paint teeth on your planes and on your guns and stuff, and they're like alligator teeth or something.
Fish teeth.
Fish teeth. There we go. Close up of a man's rod in his hand.
But how long is it? We can't tell from this picture.
You think it just goes like an inch off?
Yes!
Yeah.
It just looks very thick in his hand.
Oh, my rod will please you.
Oh, it is quite long.
Okay. All right, more paints, more
More
flares.
flares. Yeah, it's the shark tooth. We know that one.
Yeah.
More teeth. More teeth. Okay, some of these actually look really cool.
Yeah, these are all going to be paints. Remember, these are season rewards for season 21, so there are always going to be paints for everything. The Ripper, though, that looks appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it makes sense to have teeth on things that actually eat people. Chainsaws, rippers, knives.
Yeah,
stuff like
as
that.
opposed to a gun.
Yeah, the Tesla cannon, less so, because nobody's gonna see it. Like, you know, how afraid are they gonna be? They're oh wow, man, you got a really scary gun. Like, they should be dead from really far away.
Yeah.
The teeth, man.
The teeth.
Not sure what this is.
That is a buoy.
Yeah, like on the end of a crane?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a buoy. It's just displayed very strangely.
Oh. Can you go fishing with grenades? That would be really cool.
That is so messed up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why are you hanging it from the pin?
From the pin, yeah.
You're gonna go to cast that thing. You're gonna cast the pin, and the grenade's gonna fall behind you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm dead."
Come on, Bethesda. And fishing with grenades is just so wrong. It's more wrong than fishing for endangered species.
I mean, you'll actually do a better job pulling the pin, releasing the spoon, and throwing the grenade into the place where you want it to blow,
Okay,
like they
kids,
do with dynamite.
Don't do this.
This is totally a TikTok challenge.
Yeah, Bethesda TikTok challenge. Who are these people?
Bethesda.
Come on, kids, go to school, get an education. Okay, more things on rods. This is getting weird. A light bulb?
Maybe to attract something that likes lights? Wait, what?
This is getting
Now it's getting
weirder
so
and
the buoy wasn't on the end of a
weirder.
crane, it was on the end of a rod.
Of a rod, yeah,
it was
things
just
on
off
rods.
frame. But like the buoy looked so large, like obviously this is big. What are you gonna do with this?
That's so stupid, things on rods. Are they bait? Is that what our bait looks like?
They're bobbers.
Bobbers aren't that big.
Well, okay, so a bobber in the water, you then hang the line from it, and the fish, when they're pulling on the thing, you can see the bobber bobbing, and you know that something's nibbling on your bait.
Sure, I've been fishing.
But they don't show anything hanging off of these. They just show like the bobber.
Yeah.
What are you attaching to the bottom of this? How are you? Okay, so the realism
Breaks down here.
breaks down, yeah, but it looks like maybe we can have different kinds of bobbers. That's maybe interesting. Okay, well, we're coming up on the end.
Oh,
and the final items are the extremely adorable,
They are so cute and so dead.
weird little creature things.
Oh, I love them.
These might be baits, I'm not sure.
Oh, I want to give them all hugs.
That thing wants to give you a hug too. It's like some weird Tremors looking leech thing. And we're back at the top. So there you go, boys and girls. First look at season 21 rewards, data mined by Nukenites.
What do you think? Let us know what you are the most excited about. Me, I'm most excited about building camps. Camps on water, camps with lily pads, all the immersive stuff covered in seaweed, and that mermaid skeleton. That is going to be my grand prize. But the fishing rod thing is a little freaking weird.
I'm gonna say I'm excited about the bobbers just because I want to see what happens.
Alrighty, let us know what you guys think in the comment.
My name is Oskapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
And until next time.
Stay fishy out there, vault dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, the shadows creep and sway. Lies a land of rusted dreams where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.